Hello and welcome to StationCharlie. Asobo has released Sim Update 10 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. SU10 is jam-packed with new features and also comes with an exhaustive list of ongoing improvements and bug fixes. Notable new features included in this update are support for Nvidia DLSS, implementation of multi-monitor support, a new cloud layer system, implementation of a weather and terrain API, which will allow for functional weather and terrain radars in aircraft, a new default G1000, a new low power mode setting, as well as the unlocking of config or CFG files for premium and deluxe aircraft. Nvidia DLSS is now available as an anti-aliasing and upscaling option on PC. If you run Flight Simulator on an Nvidia RTX series graphics card, you can now take advantage of this feature. DLSS stands for Deep Learning Super Sampling, and in simple terms, this means that you can use this feature to either improve FPS performance with your current resolution and visual settings, or scale up the in-game resolution and quality and keep your current FPS performance roughly the same as before. Here's how Nvidia sums up DLSS. Nvidia DLSS is groundbreaking AI rendering technology that increases graphics performance using dedicated Tensor Core AI processors on GeForce RTX GPUs. DLSS taps into the power of a deep learning neural network to boost frame rates and generate beautiful, sharp images for your games. Multi-monitor support has been added to Flight Simulator, which will allow you to add secondary windows on the left and right sides of your main window. This is good news for those who have more than one screen connected to their PC and would like a larger field of view. This is still an experimental feature though, and will need to be enabled via the experimental option menu in-game. Asobo have said they will continue to work on this feature, and improvements are likely on the cards for future Sim updates. The development team has implemented a new cloud layer system, which improves the vertical precision, or in other words, altitudes and thicknesses of cloud layers at low altitudes. The weather and terrain API has now been added, which will allow aircraft developers to start implementing weather and terrain radar features in their aircraft. Asobo has been collaborating with Working Title to make the Working Title G1000 NXI mod the default Garmin G1000 in Flight Sim. This has now been implemented, and along with this change, the G1000 NXI has also been updated to include VNAV, procedure turns, holds, arc legs, visual approaches, accurate autopilot modes, full RNAV approach capability, and a host of other features. I will link a feature discovery series episode in the description below, which goes over some of the new features and improvements to the Working Title G1000 NXI. As part of the collaboration with Working Title, the simulator's VFR map has also been updated to include a number of new quality of life features for VFR flying. A low power mode is now available for PC users via the experimental option menu in-game. When this option is enabled, the menu now displays a blurred static image in the background instead of the rendered 3D hanger. If you have VSync enabled along with the low power mode, then the frame rate will automatically be limited to 20 frames per second when you minimize the sim window, and when you launch and download, the frame rate will automatically be halved while the download is in progress. Asobo have finally unencrypted the CFG files for premium and deluxe aircraft. This now allows the community to mod the behavior of these aircraft. All in-game moving boats now have a wake effect on PC. This is a nice visual touch for added immersion while flying around coastal areas and water features that have moving boat traffic. New key mapping options are now available for the taxi and navigation ribbons, and the display of multiplayer nameplates, which allow for quick and easy on and off toggling of these features. Asobo have also included a new Spotlight Event Landing Challenge in SU10. The blurb for the new landing challenge goes as follows. A new Spotlight Event landing challenge is available for you to fly, featuring the Cessna Citation CJ4 landing at Entebbe International Airport in Uganda. Due to the low cloud cover, this challenge requires the use of ILS in order to successfully land. Keep an eye on the channel, as I will be flying this challenge and posting a video of it soon. The loading time when you initially launch the simulator has now been improved by the dev team, so you should be able to launch to the main menu quite a bit quicker than you were able to before. Stability, performance and memory usage while running the sim on DirectX 12 have received some improvements as well. The dev team do note that there is a known graphic artifact issue while using VR with DX12 enabled, but they are busy investigating this. Bear in mind that DirectX 12 support for Microsoft Flight Simulator is still in beta and a work in progress for Asobo. Many other aspects of Flight Simulator have seen updates and improvements in Sim Update 10, so if you want to delve into the nitty-gritties of the update, have a look at the link in the description below for the official SU10 release notes. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye on StationCharlie as more Flight Simulator videos are on the way.